गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्रीगुरुचरणकमलं वन्दे रमणप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिं च कृपामूर्तिं नारायण। नमस्ते गुरुदेवाय सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय सर्वमङ्गलाय सर्वानन्दविदाय श्री गुरु ज्ञानदीनबन्धो स्वानन्ददातः करुणाकसिन्धो वृन्दावनवासी नैतावत् श्रीराधा प्रणयप्रचार त्रयस्वभो जगन्नाथ गुरो संसारवनिन दग्धं मां कालदष्टं च त्वामहं शरणं गच्छामि सखिसङ्गनिवासिनि त्वामहं सततं वन्दे गुरुरूपं परं सत्यम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्री गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Let me offer my millions of presences for the feet of the Gurudev, Bhanagar Guru Varga, Manika Santana Pujya, and our वर्तमान भूत भविष्य समस्त वैष्णव दंडवत प्रणाम। वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Now, Guru Purnima is over, then Chaturmasya has begun from 13th. 14th was Gaurava Pasha, Prabodhananda Saraswati disappeared. Then 18th Gopal Bhatta Goswami disappeared. Then 21st Lokanath Goswami disappeared. 24th is Kamika Ekadasi. Then we're meeting at 23rd. 12th August is Baladev Avirbhava. Then 19th August is Janmashtami. Janmashtami. Now, there is a, if you go to Vrindavan, you might near Kaliyadaha, where Krishna jumped into to chastise Kaliyanaga. Actually, his footprint is still climbing on the tree, is still there. And also the little part of amazing Amrut is there, part, part. there is the Prabodhananda Saraswati bhajan and also samadhi place. Yes, different parts of Vrindavan Dham, he has done bhajan, but there is his samadhi place also. Now there is a misunderstanding that he is not like who Prabodhananda Saraswati. Why you are talking? He is our Guru Varga, and his greatest contribution is the his disciple is Gopal Bhatta Goswami, and also he composed the Vrindavan Shataka, Sri Vrindavan Shataka, Sri Navadvip Shataka, Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, Chaitanya Chandramrita. Each one is amazing. Vaishnavas read, relish every day. Vrindavan Shataka, like 100 glorification of Vrindavan, Navadvip Dham. Now, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited South India, like this Chaturmasya, he stayed at Sri Rangam and he stayed at Venkata Bhatta's house. So Venkata Bhatta's brother is actually Prabhupada. It was a Tridandi, Ramanujacharya Swami Sripad Prabodhananda Saraswati. Ramanujacharya Sampradaya is taken sannyas in that Sri Sampradaya. But when we met Gopal Bhatta Goswami also, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited, Gopal was only a very small boy. And who is Gopal Bhatta Goswami is in Krishna Leela is Ananga Manjari, or say Guna Manjari, and Prabodhananda Saraswati is Tunga Vidya. He is expert in all Shastras. Shastra Visharada. So we can see by his composers. Now, by the influence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there. He stayed Sri Rangam in their house. For this there, Krishna Bhakta. Before they were worshipping Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan. Now completely became Yugal, worshippers of Yugal, Krishna, Upasaka. Now the unfortunate thing we see is, if you go to what is Samadhi, what they say is, no, he is not. Who is Prabhupada? They say there was a Mayavadi named Prakashananda, Kevala Advaitavadi. So he is the person like that, they say that. So, but our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Acharya, they don't agree with that. So, now, of course, this could have been easily avoided by Kaviraj in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, you know. But the thing is, both Gopal Bhattu Goswami and then also Prabhupada, they forbade him. Don't mention our names, our details. You know. So can we turn on that? So don't mention their names. Not so they are afraid of their life. They didn't want to be known by anybody else. You know, name Pratishta. You know, see, we all have the desire. Oh, I should be known. Everybody should recognize. You know, the false. But the pure Vaishnava, they don't want to be mentioned or known. You know, they think, huh? So because of that, but he was amazing personality. Now there are many reasons like that two personalities are different. Prakashananda ji was Ekadandi. But Prabodhananda Saraswati is from Sri Rangam, Ramanuja, Tridandi. Prakashananda Kashi. Prakashananda, he was staying in Kashi. Where Prabodhananda stayed in Kamivan. One is from North India, one is South India. One is following Nirvishesha, like Mayavadi. The other one is Savishesha. One is opposed to Vaishnavas. The other one is Nitya Siddha Gaura Parshada, also Vaishnava Acharya. He is the guru of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So there is so much difference, but it is very unfortunate. When I went there, I opposed it. They were describing, oh, he's Prakashananda Saraswati was Kashi. I said, no, that's not possible. So it pains, but we should know the truth. No? Is if you come across Radha Rasasudhanidhi, it's so much. Odisha. Radha, and so sweet, so amazing. So we pray at his lotus feet. Take us closer to Sri Radha Krishna service. Then it's amazing. Gopal Bhatta Goswami is also his uncle. His uncle. Gopal Bhatta Goswami uncle is Prabodhananda Saraswati. If you go to Vrindavan, you can see his Radharaman. Near the temple is Samadhi there, and the place where the Saligram turned into Vigraha, deity form. The spot is still there. So to many purposes by desire of Krishna, even though he is the eternal associate. He took birth in South India. No? Even then, he came to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Nandanandan Sri Krishna. Now he has appeared as Sachinandan Gaurahari. He has taken sannyas. Mahaprabhu sannyas in a dress. Gopal Bhatta, he didn't feel good about it. So he was going in a remote place where nobody is around and was crying constantly. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his dream, then he gave him the darshan of entire his Nadiya, Bollywood pastimes, his birth, everything. And then taking him on his lap, cried all his, by his tears. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tears, he bathed him. Gopal Bhatta became drenched with that. So then his parents ordered him to go to Vrindavan. Once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, after meeting him, so went to Vrindavan, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know. Rupa Goswami wrote a letter, Rupanasana, that Gopal Bhatta arrived in Vrindavan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt so much happy. He told them to treat him as their brother. So Jiva Goswami's writings, that goes Sandarbha. The preliminary author was Gopal Bhatta Goswami. He collected from Madhva, Sri Sampradaya, Vedanta Sutras, and then Jiva Goswami completed it. So Srinivas Acharya, his disciple, and then his he used to do service to Saligram. One time he had a desire in his mind. If the Saligram appears like a deity, he can very nicely decorate them. Decorate them. So Lord knew his inner desire. So he sent a Seth, meaning a wealthy person, business person, with all the clothes for a deity, and then all the abharana, right? Then then Gopal Bhatta Goswami is thinking, wait a minute, he has sent these clothes as a to I don't have a deity, now what should I do? How can I use them in service? Then he put them into rest in the night, the saligram. Morning, he gets up and looks at it. Among those 12 saligram, one bit in the center, become like a Radharaman deity. Uh, so that is being now served there. Then when everybody came to know this Radharaman has appeared, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all the Vaishnavas came and took darshan, and they were all in their love. So that was Vaishaka Purnima. Jai Radha Raman Ji ki Jai. He is, if you take darshan of him, it's like taking darshan of all the three principal deities. Radha, Madan Mohan, Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda. His lotus feet, Radha Madan Mohan. His face, Radha Govinda, Gopinath, his chest. So, even though those three deities left Vrindavan to Jaipur, from Jaipur, Radha Madan Mohan went to another place. But Radha didn't want to leave. He said, I will not leave Vrindavan. So he stayed. In other words, the principal deities, in a sense, remained in one form, Radha. So that is really amazing. So we pray lotus feet of Gopal Bhatta Goswami to show mercy, love, affection that he had so much for Radha. And Srinivas Acharya, Chadgoswami Astakam, he composed. There we recite that every day. We know so much about the Goswamis, how they were immersed in bhakti. So, there's one Ekadasi related pastime with him, included in this big book. So, one of his disciples, he was having fun, offered to Radha and Krishna. One time on day Ekadasi saw him chewing. He said, no, forbid him. Don't do that. On Ekadasi day, you should not. On other days also, we don't take that. Even though Seva Guru Parampara says, you cannot imitate all the leaders. So, but anyway, on the next time Ekadasi came and saw him, then he rejected him. See? I told you not to do, and again you are doing it. No, it is prasad, prasad. How I can, then rejected. Then he left this. once a friend, this is what happened. He was taken. Then, because of some bad associations and all so many complications, he was even beheaded, and his head was floating in the Yamuna. And at that time, Gopal Bhatta Goswami has to go there to take that. And he saw a floating head. Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Then when he came to see Gopal Bhatta Goswami, please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me. So then Gopal Bhatta Goswami put his hand on the head and then forgave him. So this is one incident, amazing incident. So should be very careful. And because it is a enjoying tendency, enjoying tendency we should not, we should completely give up this Bhoga Lalasa, Siddhi Lalasa, Mukti Lalasa. These are the three like a ghost hunting us. In this world, material world, what do you have? Enjoying, right? Sense enjoying. Oh, and what enjoyment? Then after get tired and you want to make it more famous, you want to do this siddhi, like this, useless. I think we discussed this. And then when you get tired of it, mukti, I want to merge. See, these are the three very strong obstacles. Get rid of this tendency. Then we become. So for that, there is one pastime in Bhagavatam. Is this is 11th canto. See, 11th canto is more important for us, for sadhakas. Of course, we relish 10th canto, Krishna's pastime. But the 11th canto is very, very, very important, for sadhakas. Because their instructions are there. Krishna, Uddhava, for example. So one time, he is instructing Krishna. Krishna is instructing Uddhava. You become Vivekavan, meaning active one, and very carefully by doing service to Sri Guru. Ekantik bhakti, one-pointed bhakti. Then you should have very sharp jnana kutari, like a sharp sword, jnana, knowledge. Bhakti. Then jivas upadhi, like designations, trigunatmaka, lingas, all these three, trigunatmaka. These three modes of material nature made from this subtle body, linga sharira, sukshma sharira. You have to cut it. Then you obtain Paramatma Vastu. Then you give up this Jnana Rupa Astra. So in that he is describing these three modes. Hey Uddhava. The three modes of material nature. Mode of goodness, passion and ignorance are they are the quality of buddhi. Ignorance. Huh? It is of ignorance. Mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Try to understand. Even goodness is also okay quality of this ignorance. No, you have to keep in mind. Now, they are not the quality of Atma because Atma is not associated with the gunas, modes of material, and then dharma, religiosity of this world. No, Atma has nothing to do with this. We remember we told 8 qualities of Atma. It cannot do sin. It cannot commit sin. No diseases. Nitya Nutana, eternally ever youthful. It cannot, no suffering, no shoka, no death. And also it has no bodha, vasana is also not there. Enjoying tenant is not there. Then Anya Vilas, Satya Sankalpa, Satya Kama. His desires are also only for fulfilling Krishna. Or it is pure, no fault, it becomes whatever is desire, it happens. So this Atma, this material world religion is not connected with that. So now through mode of goodness, we have to win over the mode of passion and ignorance. See, everything is in a mode of ignorance, passion, ignorance, goodness, right? So first we have to win over the passion and ignorance. How? Through mode of goodness. Then after that, pure goodness, pure goodness. Mode of goodness. Above that is pure goodness. Triguna. Then we have to get over the qualities of this mode of goodness, like truthfulness, compassion. We have to win over this. We have to make them peaceful. You may wonder, wait a minute. So we are saying we have to give up compassion, truthfulness. You wonder, right? From this material world. This is the thing. I will tell you my experience only last week. That's why I'm telling. See, I should not have seen. I was coming by. I went for a place to meet people. College. Coming by, and I'm coming back by bus. I was walking, and there are slaughterhouses in India everywhere. And in front of a slaughterhouse, I just happened to look at it, and there, I don't know why I looked at it. Krishna made me. So what I see is a goat. There is the head of the goat. One hand is pushing the goat, other hand is pushing the leg, and he has cut the throat. The blood is flowing. Now, he's a butcher. He has no kindness. Right? In some countries like butcher is disqualified from giving witness. In the court of disqualified. See, in America there is a rule. Every citizen of that country, when they are called for they call it some duty, witness. They are any company or anything, even go, they have to give him a leave, okay, paid leave. There's a law. Huh? So, but if he is a butcher, he is automatically disqualified. He cannot come for that duty. Jury duty. They call it jury. Judicial jury duty. So now, then I might get angry, right? Or what if they helpless animal is killed, and he might become angry. Understand? You get disturbed, right? Now, is it okay or not? Is the question. So you might justify. Hey, wait, he's doing injustice. He's reckless. On the other hand, that's the thing he is telling. Mode of goodness. If you are in the mode of goodness, you feel rejected and anger and worry. But we have to get over that. Now, who is at fault at it? That goat or that person who is killing it? Both are right, both are wrong. You cannot say one is right, one is wrong. Because we don't know in previous life that goat might have killed him and he is doing it, taking it. This goes on and on. We should not become part of the scene. Understand? This is the mode of, this is what it is. Vishuddha Sattva. Pure goodness, we have to overcome the qualities of the goodness. Bhagavatam. The story is there. These things are there in Bhagavatam to teach us. Bharata Maharaj, he was already in a Bhava state. But one day he saw a pregnant deer chased by a lion, sound. Was running to save itself and its baby. Fell into the water and then, anyway, she washed away the baby born and then, now who is going to take care of it? So Bharata, compassionate, took it and then started taking care. But then he got attachment. He forgot to remember Krishna at the time of leaving this world. He's worried what will happen to this deer or this goat. So because he was thinking about that, he became a deer. Then that deer body, he was careful. His bhakti was not lost. He continued, and then he didn't want any. He didn't want any association of the deer, and he didn't want to eat like fresh grass, right? Green grass everywhere. He was searching for the dry grass in midst of the fresh grass. He was listening to Harikatha of the ashram. So, trying. Then next he was born Brahmin, Jadabharata. Now he knows how to speak, he knows Shastra, he is chanting name, Krishna's name all the time. But he didn't want to get involved in the life. So he refused to speak People thought, oh, he has become a dumb and deaf. So be it. See? So that way God not got involvement in it. But he is a witness. He's seeing everything. Witnessing. But doesn't want to get involved. But then they meet him. All right, no complaints, no criticism, always chanting. These three C's. He was perfectly following. He was engaged in so many things. Nobody paid. Paid, no paid, nothing. They give food, no problem. You know? So, and then he was taken to even as a human sacrifice. He didn't even blink his eyes. Then the Kali came and killed other people. He was not happy or unhappy. Oh, Krishna protected? No problem. If Krishna kills, what I can do? Then when Rahuguna, when he was when he employed as a carrier of palanquin, when the king complained second, third time, then he opened his mouth. Because the king was going to hear for Harikatha. Wait a minute, we have to go that far. Krishna inspired him to speak, he opened. First thing he spoke was Harikatha. You know? So, ಏನಪ್ಪ ನಾನು ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಸೋಮವಾರ ನೋಡೋಣ ಯಾರ್ದು ಹೇಳಿ ಹೌದಾ ನೀವು ಇವನ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಯಾರು ದಾಮೋದರ್ನ ಅವತ್ತು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಕೇಳಿ ಸೊ so in this way you understand, I think it so this is very amazing. Now when the sattva guna, mode of goodness, becomes very strong, then what happens? Then we become qualified to receive bhakti rupa swadharma. No, we qualify to receive the inherent dharma of the soul. Okay? So we have to give up this material dharma, you know. We have to see, like I was telling, you know, killing. No, it is very painful. We don't want to see. You know, we have to, like that, you know, oh, who is fault at it? It's the mode of material nature working. You know, nobody is in it, material nature, you know, according to their past, you know, avoid. So you have to move on. You know, we should not get involved. Become witness, move on. Because we cannot stop this. If you try to fight, you become part of the thing and then you lose the bhakti. You understand? Jadabharta story is there, you know. Then that becoming, Bharata becoming a, we should have, of course, not that we should not take, we try to give Krishna Prasadam. And then we should not become, you know, meddle with the material nature. You know, oh, Krishna will take care of it. Like Ajamila story. See, when Ajamila, you know the story of Ajamila, right? Ajamila once you know this story, huh? Most all of you. So in the previous life he was a brahmachari. When he went to take a bath, he said he slipped, and then a lady nearby saved him by took care of his shika, right? He must be very happy, and then, oh, thank you, mother, you see me. No, he became very angry. Watch me. He cursed him. He became a, you know, prostitute. Then she became angry, cursing. I saved you, you want me. Huh? Curse me as a prostitute. I will curse you, you become my husband. See? Bah, bah, bah. See? Then what happens next? He was married, he knew Shastra, everything, but because of the past, huh, he was attracted to this. He brought her, he threw husband, wife, children, father, parents. Vrunda is a wonderful Brahmana, knew Shastra. No. The mind is telling, you bring her. Buddhi is telling, no. Shastra says, never indulge. You have a very beautiful wife, parents. You have established prestige as a Brahmana. No. Mind is. So mind became strong, his Buddhi, intelligence. And then he brought her. And then like that, 9 children, 10th child, she was pregnant. Some sadhus came at that time. And wife was attached to the sadhu, previous. Do some service to them. No, I am not killing them. This is my service. Okay. At least they told, don't worry about any service. The son will be born, it will name him as Narayan. If I name Narayan, what are you going to get it? We are bhaktas of Narayan, will be very happy. So it was named even before it was born. Then Narayan, that, gradually things were wiping out. Then, because he is uttering the Naam, Lord is very compassionate. He didn't want him to suffer more. That's why he sent him this death 10 years ahead, 12 years. 10 years. So, then these 3 Yamadutas come and pulling him. Then Vishnudutas also came. Because, why? First he remembered his wife. See, prana prayana kapavata pitta. At the time of death, we are choked up, understand? Nose will be coming, eyes, ear, number 1, number 2, stool, urine, everything it will come. We are so fear, understand? Prana prayana samaya kapavata pitta. How we can utter Krishna's name? Choked up. So, then so many, unless we make priority of remembering Krishna when we are strong and healthy and all that, don't think we can do this at the time of living. No. Oh, I will get trained at the end of my life, retirement. Oh no. You are old by the definition of problem. What is the old definition of old? Before you die. So anybody can die anytime. So we are all old, okay? Even just born baby is also already old. Okay. So we should not show this becoming Christian. So anyway, then what happened? Wife did not come. You made my life like a dog. And the elder brother, elder sons, he never gave me training. They did not know what is happening at the last, span of his life. They should have been chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram. The wife should be telling, don't call me by name, don't call your father and mother. You remember Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Like Prahlad said his father, go. He did not know training. He did not give them training. You see, who is at fault? So anyway, then they ran away. Last son, he said, my God, Narayan. Then Narayan He is also no training. He said, my brothers are playing here. Now whom he can demand, he can depend upon. Boy, somehow that Sukruti, past life, no good thing, that Narayan, last son Narayan, triggered to that real Narayan in the Vaikuntha. You see, made him. Smriti came, remember, oh, that Narayan will definitely help me. So, focus mind. He said, no, by his son. But in his mind, yeah, no doubt, he was calling Narayan. No. So immediately Vishnu came and then conversation. By the association, very short, Mahabhagavat, Vishnuduta Mahabhagavat. So very association, he got bhakti, knowledge, everything. And then they saved him. They cut off the rassi, the subtle rope of that. They are removing the sukshma deha. They tie up this Yamadutas. And no one can cut that. Yamapasha, right? Vishnu cut him, and they were amazed. What? You will go and complain to Yama. So they were defeated. And so then Vishnudas were about to, then he said, thank you once, but they disappeared. Because of that very short time, few seconds, association, he got bhakti, everything. Now again he came back, he saw his wife, children, everybody there. He did not complain. Hey, wait a minute. When my whole life I served you. When I need, what did you do? Didn't do anything. He did not say that. He said, wait a minute. Who am I to take care of them? Krishna will take care of them. I was, false way I was thinking I was taking care of them. No, this time for me. So he did not enviousness or any jealousy or hatredness towards any of them. He saw witnessing everything. He's doing things. I cannot compete with material nature. Right? So, so he walked away and he did his sadhana, remaining probably. And then same Vishnu Dada came, and it doesn't mean that his previous family left here. Because he became a devotee, successful. They were also later on. You see? So this is how you have to deal with the relatives, friends, whatever. You know, not, you guide them, but don't get involved. In a sense, you have to protect your bhakti, your sadhana. That should not get disturbed. No matter in any situation you are put in, we have to remember that. Okay, this is what Krishna is telling. So through, when our mode of goodness becomes strong, then you become eligible to obtain Swadharma Bhakti to me. So if you non-stop serving, if you taking the objects of sattvic mode of goodness, then you progress in mode of goodness. Then sattva guna is very top, okay, guna. Only when it becomes strong, we can overcome the mode of passion and ignorance. Because our body, mind, everything, buddhi, made out of these three modes, understand? Mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Passion and ignorance we have to overcome only through this. So there are 10 which are like Shastra, scripture, water, people, land, time, karma, birth, meditation, mantra, and they become the reason for this mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. So if we use these 10, if they are becoming sattvic, mode of goodness, then our sattvika guna, mode of goodness, increases. No? So that's why Rajasika, if they are becoming mode of passion, then we become more passionate. If it is ignorance, ignorance gets growth. So now how do you distinguish these 10 things? Remember, scripture is there. There is mode of goodness, Shastra, mode of passion, Shastra, mode of ignorance, Shastra. Water, same way, mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. People, land, time, karma, birth, meditation, mantra. There are mantras also in mode of ignorance. Okay. So now how do we distinguish? The ancient saints who have glorified these things, those are sattvic, whom they have criticized, or they are mode of ignorance. One who they they did not say anything, is glorified or rejected, mode of passion. So till then we have not realized the Atma. Then we are not free from this subtle and this body, gross body. Then we cannot come away with these three modes. Till then, we have to work towards increasing this mode of goodness, like serving Shastras, mode of goodness, Shastra, all these things. Then we have to associate with people who are nivrutti, pravrutti, nivrutti. Nivrutti meaning who are not implicating in this material world. We don't want to associate with people who are getting more implicated in this material world, who are trying to become free from this material world. We have to associate with that kind of people. Then Brahma Muhurta, we have to really Brahma Muhurta, because that time is mode of goodness, Later on become passion and then ignorance. Then we have to take Diksha, Mahamantra, Diksha mantra. So what does it mean, Diksha meaning? We are taking a birth, second birth within this birth, okay? Understand? In other words, even though this body is made out of passion, ignorance, okay? What to do with this body? So you take a birth again. That is taking Diksha. So you give up. If you are born of passion, you become, mode of goodness and Vishuddha also. By practice, we become Vishuddha. So, and then like that. Then meditate on the Lord and the devotees. Then samskara. Atma Shodha samskara. Purifying ourselves. Prasadam, all these things. Bhakti, sadhana. So, then he giving an example. Krishna is giving an example, very nice example. See, in a forest, there is a bamboo forest, right? Yes. During special summer or when they are friction, bamboos are very close, friction, moving. What happens? The fire will generate, spark. Then what happens? That fire develops. Now, how did the fire came about? Through the bamboo friction. So what the fire will do, it will burn the bamboo also. From whom it takes birth, right? And then it's peaceful after that. Once its birthplace, it becomes peaceful because there is no more wood, right? You get it? Same way, Guna Vaishamya Jata, means this body, this body built out of these three modes of material nature, and the friction of these three modes of material nature, this body is built, right? So through jnana, through the knowledge we obtain, what of goodness, beyond that, that. So the guna that is giving, this body is giving ashraya to guna, three modes of nature. If I don't have this body, then where is the shelter for three modes of material nature? You understand? So this body is giving shelter, and it is also made out of this guna. So by this jnana, we destroy this subtle and gross, bodies, these qualitative designations. Destroying body meaning we become aloof. We only witness. We will not get involved. Understand? So this is how we should. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Why? Different other avatars, he came to destroy. Ram. Why? Right? He killed so many demons. Narsingadev. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he didn't kill anybody. He wanted to. Jagamada, he said, Jaya, chakra, chakra, chakra. Then, Prabhu, we cannot do that. So he killed the mentality, demoniac mentality, through astra of Mahamantra. Right? When we chant Mahamantra, all the astras are there. Sudarshan Chakra, Gada, all those things. And their sweetness is also there. So it is amazing. Mahamantra, we can glory. Even Lord says Mahamantra. One time, Lord Ram, right? They were building the bridge, right? Ram Setu. Then monkeys and the Hanuman bringing so many big mountains and writing name Ram, and then it was floating. Then Jambavan came, oh Lord, everybody is putting stone. Why don't you also put one stone? Okay, give me one stone. So he put it, it went, sunk. Then Lord is telling, look, it did not float, it sank. Then Hanuman Jambavan said, oh Lord, if you leave your anything, if you give up, it's going to sink. But you write the name, Ram Nam. Ram Nam. Jambavan gave another stone, he wrote Nam. Sri Nam. Rama. And then gave that. And Lord Ram put that stone, it flew off from his hand, took off and floated. So energetic. Ram is telling, I cannot estimate the power of my own Nam. So powerful. Lord himself cannot estimate the power in his Nam. So much powerful. So we are worshipping that Nam. The Ram, the manifestation of Nam, Ram, like that. Nama Prabhu, the personality, Nam itself is personality, Leela, Guna, Leela, everything is there in the Nam. So, then Uddhava is asking this question, it is all our questions also. This is important question. Oh Krishna, every human being, they understand that the object of senses is our biggest enemy, causing us calamity, putting us into so many dangerous situations, is it not? Give an example. A dog, a male dog, without the idea of the future. It has no future thing. It is not thinking, oh, if I do this, what will happen? Right, drushti, right, that drushti, that vision is not there for it. So the male dog, what he does, he goes after female dog to enjoy, kamana. Then also the male donkey, female donkey is kicking male donkey, go away, go, but still follows. Then this goat, even though it has taken to the place of about to kill it, right? Slaughter. It is thinking, oh, I should enjoy female. So same way, humans, because of the sense objects, right? Male, female, female, male, right? Attraction, this and that. Even though they know this is going to put me into difficulty situation, abominable situation, we know that. Still we go after these things. You understand? What is the reason? What is the reason? Please tell me. So, then Sri Krishna is telling, oh, dear Uddhava, one, you understand the question, what I'm saying? Even though we know, hey, wait a minute, these are going to put me into trouble, still we go after that. Example, so many divers still want to get married. You see what I'm saying? And so many things like that. The like see, even more higher thing is sometimes we know how to get out of the samsara, right? We know upaya, the upaya meaning plan, right? Or the way. We know how to this samsara. Even then, this living entity, it develops or it keeps on doing attachment to this samsara. Samsara is the problem, but still we want to get involved, we want to progress, and we want to protect it. This is what we are. So what is the reason? So Krishna, one who is sense of discrimination.
Please
then discrimination of matter and spirit, all that. From the beginning, in his heart, he will have this I and mine, this false knowledge is taken place there, birth there. That this Raja mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of passion. When we have this, when we lost this discrimination, right, divide of sense discrimination, then in that, our mind, maybe mode of goodness, but the mode of passion comes and kicks out the mode of good. It takes over. It's root there. It becomes strong there. It will establish its rule there.